Hello everyone, it's Lina Archbold with 30 days, 30 felt making tips. Today is day 23 and today I would like to talk about rolling. How to roll felt correctly and not put strain on our body, and that's what I would like to touch today. I wrote blog on rolling. We have videos on rolling. I would love to talk a little bit more. Hi, see you from Michigan. Great to see you here. What's the weather there? It's freezing outside in here in north part of England. It's very cold. Right. We're talking about rolling your felt. Yes, I hear from my customers, rolling puts strain on my body. It can. I agree with you. It depends how we roll. It depends how we roll. First of all, my tip to you, despite I prefer plastic roller, that's my preference because I want to roll less. Okay. You know, I use sander, but I still do rolling. And for this scarf, we need to roll. Sander is not good for this felt. So that's why I'm talking about rolling again. So, choose roller which is soft but firm. And you can use swimming noodle. I personally find swimming noodle a little bit too thin in diameter, and in time swimming noodles start to curl, that's how it's designed to wrap around our body in water. But it's okay if you use, if it works for you, continue working with that. With this one, can you see a hole? You can put some stick, metal, broomstick, anything that you can find. Why? To add little bit of more pressure. So when we do rolling, and I stress this in every my online class, your table needs to be raised. Okay? My table raised, and I'm 5'11", and I'm still finding I would love taller my table. You can use your kitchen top for rolling, can you? You can. What else is important? I would love to show you, but it depends on my computer. Probably not going to happen. No. When you roll in, okay, I don't roll with my hands. If you roll with your hands, you might put strain on your hands. I roll like that. And often, if it's a big, felt wide, my arms moving alongside of my roller. Okay, this is tip number one. Tip number two, which I learned from Natalia Borshevitskaya. She saw me rolling maybe 5 years ago, and she was shocked. And we're friends. So she gave me a good slap for rolling incorrectly. The way she taught me rolling, if you're standing and you're rolling, one foot in front of another, okay, and you basically, I think she calls this rolling dance. You're moving from one foot to another. You're just constantly moving. So when you're rolling, yeah, you're moving from one foot to another. This way, you should not put strain on your back. Try and let me know what you think about this roll and dance. Okay, that should help with your back. Another tip, you can just sit down, and in this class I was showing and how to roll. Just sit down and you just rock in like that. So this way you're not putting strain on your back. The worst we do when we're rolling, our back goes like this all the time. Yeah, so that's how we put strain. I had 10-pounder baby who literally wrecked my lower back. So I'm really careful with my back. I watch my back because I don't want to put any strain with felting, because I want to felt for many years as well. That's another tip for you. What else you can do? When you create your bundle, okay, and I secure my bundle with felt. Then I get tights. I don't have here, but you've seen in my videos, ordinary pop socks, or tights with ladder relegate into my studio. And then I fix my felt around roller with this tights. Then what you can do, you can attach some rope, okay, so some rope, and then you start to throw your roller across the table. So you throw your roller, then you return with rope. Make sense? So basically you don't do much of this, you just throw your roller. And if you do this with friend, your grandchildren, children, or husband, it can be fun. So one person standing at the end of at the end of table, one end, another end, and you just basically, without, in this case, do without rope, you just roll this to each other. Create a game. Create a catching game. When my daughter was smaller, she really enjoyed to play this game. Not anymore. That's another tip. If this does not work, in this case, and you need to roll, and not everyone likes thunder, sit down on your chair, put your roller with felt on floor, and roll with your feet. Make sure when you sit down, you have a chair with back. You see, oh, you can't see it. My computer raised. Chair with back. You're very comfortable. You're sitting straight and you roll. Be very careful, because when you roll with your feet, you put more pressure. If I say in my video, roll 500 times with your arms, it doesn't mean it's 500 times with your feet. It's going to be less, because you put more pressure. Now I have student Carol, who has very strong legs, and I do remember when we had workshop, actually in Raffles Scarf, we managed Overfelt, because I gave instruction to roll like 500 times with your arms. She rolled 500 times with her feet, and we overfelt it. That's one. I mean, that time I did not roll with feet. That was Carol who decided to do it. And that time I didn't know that you can overfelt. Makes sense, isn't it? Because you put more pressure. Be very careful. Experiment if you want to roll with your feet. Okay? What else I want to say about rolling? That's really all. Some people use, which I don't, for rolling, they have big bamboo, not mat, but curtains, right? So you can roll inside of this bamboo, then you will put more friction, more pressure. It means less rolls. I don't do with bamboo. I just don't have this. So I just roll with my rollers. And don't forget, if you're rolling with your arms, put your roller inside of towel, because your felt is wet and you don't want to have all these wet sleeves or worse. I do remember I have massive allergy many years ago because I just was rolling and all this plastic, all this wet was on my arms. Avoid this, okay? That's really all what I wanted to discuss with you tonight. And, oh, one more. One more. If you have instructions to roll, I don't know, 1,000 times, it does not matter. It does not mean you have to finish in one go 1,000 times. No, you can roll 100 times, have a cup of tea, another 100 times, do something else. You can leave your felt for overnight. Remember we were talking when you wet your layout, add water and soap, leave overnight or for some time, scales start to open up and they're ready to join, adding friction, and that's felting happening quicker. Okay, so I think that's enough about rolling. I do have a blog on rolling. I do have videos on rolling where I give similar tips, just more presentation, where I do roll felt. Okay. Just wanted to say, I supposed to release this class yesterday. It's live now from today. I managed to rescue a few videos I've done without sound. So this little microphone, right, it plug into my camera. So what happened, and I have 3 connections. So this connection was not connected. So I have long lead and I disconnected. So I plug in microphone into my shirt, was talking, showing, but I did not plug in this into where it's supposed to go. That rescued. Thank you very much for your messages. Class is ready for you. If you have membership, it is part of your membership. If you prefer single classes, it has reduced price, as always, introduction price till Valentine's Day, 14th of February, and I am creating a bonus. It's not there yet. It will be. I planning to finish this weekend how to create lace. You've seen my blue ruffle lace scarf. That's all what I wanted to say for tonight, and I just go through messages. Hi Brenda from Toronto. Brenda, we were talking yesterday about Canada. My son school goes for ski to Canada next April 2022, and my son said, I want to go to Canada, but not for 1 week. So we're actually planning a trip to Canada, and would love to know when's the best time to go to Canada. Thank Ali. Hi, Ali loves monthly tutorial. Thank you. Watching halfway. I wonder what you mean. I'll catch up with you. Hi Anne from Netherlands. Must be cold there as well, because it's cold here in north part of England. I think we have the same weather with you. So you're asking, how do you know if it's overfelt? Right. This particular scarf, when we were created with Carol, and you do roll a lot, and it was very difficult to work with this ruffle. Okay, you do stretching of ruffle, and there are specific techniques and how to stretch. So hi Nicola. So when you overfelt, right, it's more difficult to stretch. When you overfelt, your felt looks dull. When you overfelt, all this fiber, can you see? You still can see fiber from the distance. It disappears. This is when wool start to eat your embellishment. This is when felt overfelt. I think it's a good topic to discuss, underfelt and overfelt. If you agree, let me know and we can discuss tomorrow. When felt, underfelt, more likely for people who only starting and felting. they do, and I did this. That's just common. That's how we learn. We underfelt more often. Yeah, we can overfelt, especially with falling technique, aggressive falling. I'm going to stop, and we will talk about this. Hi, Gita from Bath. Hi. Well, Anne said it's cold and wet in Netherlands. Yes, the same here. Very cold, very wet, very windy. I have fire on in my house all the time. Just stay cozy. And in my studio it's warm, but you can see I'm wearing my poncho. I did need this poncho. I can knit and crochet too. Um, Great. Thank you. Let's talk about underfelt, overfelt tomorrow. Okay? The reason I'm at 7 o'clock tonight, because I have this well-being workshop where people telling me that I have to look after myself, especially now, and how. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. All the best. See you tomorrow. Bye.